lassies, what's going on? It's Scottishman here, and before we kick off this walkthrough video with the SSG10-A1, I just wanted to ask and see what you guys thought of naming this little bugger. He's probably about 6 inches high, maybe 5.5 inches high, by 6-7 inches long. But I just wanted to see what you guys would want to name him. Leave a comment down in the comments what you think the name should be, and the winner will get to keep the name. And yeah, he's going to stick with me for the rest of the videos and the rest of the time. Hopefully he survives all my escapades, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end of it. Hey, what's going on, lads and lassies? It's Scottishman here, and today we've got an unboxing here from Novritsch. It's kind of a little bat and dirt beard and everything there. So yeah, we got our lovely package in here today. So let's just try and unbox this here. Sorry about the lighting ahead of time. The lighting was not that great in my room, so let's get rid of that. Oh, that's right lovely here, eh? Okay, that just looks anything else in the box now. Okay, so our lovely SSG10. Let's pop open this bad boy here, and yeah. Oh, that looks so lovely. Chuck that away. So, today, what do we got here? Oh, we got the foam. Lovely. So we can put all of our stuff under the suppressor. I could have done this myself, but you know what? Bygones be bygones. Nothing else in there. Okay. So that's all the foam. So, when you get your suppressor, you're supposed to follow some sort of a little guide to allow you to put the suppressor on and have it actually work and function as the stuff here, which I'll put in the description. But hey, so this is the suppressor. Nice, probably weighs about a pound, maybe a little less than a pound, but it's nice, made of thick aluminum. And yeah, so got the aluminum here, and it's hollowed out in the end. I don't know if you can see that too well, but yeah. So yeah, so this goes with this. And we have the SSG. Okay. Safety guidelines. Oh, he actually signed it. Lovely. Blah blah blah. Okay, start. Let's chuck that away. It's got a nice case. It's not the best, but alright, so here we have our SSG. Let's just take a wee dry fire at it here. Oh, that sounds right lovely there, eh? Oh, okay. So, 6A24V. As you probably know, every Novritsch SSG has a little thing here. So, hop-ups right here, and obviously you got the bolt and everything on this side. It's nice and streamlined, and you've got like a thin rubber layer over top of it, which helps out with the overall sound of it. I mean, right now it's fairly loud, but when you put on the suppressor, it's supposed to get very quiet. So yeah, hopefully this will look really nice here in a minute. It does take the clear mags here, which honestly you can get the VSR10 mags. I'm gonna have to do a little comparison with the VSR10 mags compared to this one, just because this one's kind of a bother when it comes to it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second, and we'll continue on here in a minute. So what we're doing is we're testing out at 25, 50 feet, 75 to 100, 150, and then back there is 200. We're basically just going to see how our accuracy is and go from there. Well, yeah, let's get it off. We're just going to fire 2 rounds per shot here. Okay, moving on. Next target. That's clear as day. Missed that one a little bit. Missed that one completely. Let's give it another go. There we go. Alright. Real range test here. There we go. Alright. So looking at this, I've got roughly 5 shots, 3 in the centre here, 2 in the exterior. I think this one, when it came by, it wrapped and went straight through. So I guess that counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 in the circle. That's decent. That's roughly 50 yards, or 50 feet. Alright, walking over here to this next one. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, and I've got the 4th one on the side. So again, roughly right consistency. Alright, this one's kind of all over the place. So let's see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 3 shots here, 4 shots outside of the circle, but you've got 3 shots in here, so that's fairly decent. I'm liking this. Alright, this last one here is a whopping, I'd say 200 some feet away. Alright, so we've got a lot of stuff and marks on the tree itself here, but we've got 1, 2, 3, nothing in the centre. So at 200 plus feet, obviously you've got to take into account all that stuff that's going on, but we did get this one fairly close here. So yeah, I love these drones, by the way, as well, don't you? Comment down below if you think that my drones are immaculate. But yeah, one here, that's probably our closest, and you've got this little tear here, you've got one up top here, and then you've got one right above that nail. So yeah, your effective range is fairly effective range here, so that's something to take into account. And we're going to do some range stuff today. We're going to try and test out and figure out, ignore the woodpecker, but we're basically going to be testing out the FPS and the consistency of the SSG10-A1. So I'm going to fire 10 shots off and we'll see what the FPS is. We're using 0.4 gram BBs today, used by BLS BBs, which are great BBs, cheap to make and easy to purchase. All online. I'll link them down in the description below, that you guys can get a feel for it. But let's just get on with the firing, eh? It'd help if I have the safety off. Two. Oh, that was an ugly misfire. I thought I'd adjust that. That was kind of an ugly misfire too. Alright, Alright, so looking at the SSG stats here, let's just go, I think we have to go this way here. Let's see what we got here. So we fired 10 shots? No, only 9. So when we do the math, you're firing 0.4 gram BBs, which are flying a long distance away. You're only getting, the highest value is 324.1, and looking like, we're not going to count that 292 because honestly that's a sack of shite right there. That's a sack of shite reading. I think I hit the tap on that. The lowest reading that we had, looking at all of that, was 319. 319 even. So 324.1 divided by minus that, you're looking at about a, what was it, 4.9 different, or 4 point, no, 5.1 difference in FPS. So 5.1 difference. It's not that bad. It's fairly consistent, especially when you're firing BBs at that range. So SSG, very consistent when it comes to FPS, especially when firing. Joule rating, 2.05 joules. That was also consistent the entire time, 2.05, 2.05. I think at one shot we had 2.06, which that's okay. That's also very good. You're staying consistent with everything as it's going about. But yeah, that's it for this section. On to the next! Alright, something I also forgot to mention to you lads and lassies is the Novritsch magazine that comes with the SSG10 is wonderful. It is a beautiful piece of equipment. It's nice and clear, that way you can see the BBs. The only problem is that the magazines run about $19 per magazine, which I find to be kind of a rip-off, because right next to it, right here, is the Tokyo Marui. I don't know how well you can see that. Tokyo Marui magazine for the VSR10. Now, by themselves, they're both very similar. The only difference is that the Novritsch one is a wee bit higher, just maybe by a millimeter, and it's also a wee bit, the Novritsch one is also a wee bit longer, maybe by about half a millimeter, so it's really not that big of a difference. But the Tokyo Marui magazines ran me about $11 as opposed to $19. So I purchased like 10 of these for roughly $100. If that roughly that's what it translated out to, aside from shipping and handling and all that. But save yourself some money. Don't go for the Novritsch look. I mean, they're nice and all. It's nice to see the BBs and all that. It's cool to see the BBs as you like look down into your magazine. But honestly, in the heat of a moment, I'm not worried about this. At least as a sniper, I'm not worried about that. If I'm out of BBs, and I switch to the next magazine. But save yourself some money and get the Tokyo Marui VSR 10 megs. They're a lot cheaper, and honestly, I think they're a little more durable than the Novritsch ones, even though the Novritsch ones are cool. But hey, that's just another figure to look at when you're purchasing and trying to find equipment for this gun. Alright, so final thoughts on the SSG10-A1 here. It is nice, it's lovely, it's lightweight, even though I've got like a 2-pound optic on this thing, and the added stuff on top of it as well as the suppressor. The suppressor works very well. At a distance of roughly 30 feet, you are able to be heard. But when it comes down to it, if you're shooting how you're supposed to be shooting at long distance, you will not be heard. Even as you bring the bolt back to rechamber a round or a BB, you're not going to be heard. This thing is silent as hell. It's lightweight, and overall, I'd give it a nice like 9.5 out of 10 because, well, I can only give
I can't give a ton because honestly people are going to have things to say about this bloody thing. But just out of the box, I think this is a lovely gun, and I definitely recommend it if you so choose to. This one's a little bit more affordable than the A2. Same exact gun, same exact internals. The A2 is just a little bit more tactical, which I don't care. I care about functionality out in the field and how long it's going to last, which obviously it's going to last. It's got a 25-year warranty. I'll link Novritsch's website down in the description for you lads and lassies. That way you can check it out and make the decision on whether or not you want to buy the gun. With the suppressor and all of my attachments, including the GoPro stuff right here, and the mag pouch and all the magazines, total came around roughly to $480, $490 US dollars, by the way, not UK. Euros, not euros or pounds. But yeah, so just to give you a perspective, if you're looking to completely outfit this gun, it's going to be around the same price range as if you are going to purchase the A2. So just keep that in mind if you're going to purchase the A1 versus the A2. And as always, if you lads and lassies enjoyed the video, please leave a like right down below. Hit that little notification dinger, bell, whatever you want to bloody call it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!